Genesis, the inaugural book of the Bible, serves as the cornerstone of Judeo-Christian faith, offering profound insights into the origin of humanity, the universe, and the covenantal relationship between God and humanity. In this blog post, we'll delve into the various facets of Genesis, addressing key questions, exploring its significance, and examining its relevance to contemporary readers. 1. Who wrote the book? Traditionally attributed to Moses, Genesis is considered part of the Pentateuch, or Torah, which includes the first 5 books of the Bible. However, scholarly debate surrounds the authorship, with some suggesting multiple authors or editors over time. 2. When was it written? The composition of Genesis likely occurred during the first millennium BCE, drawing from oral traditions and written sources dating back even further. 3. To whom was it originally addressed? While Genesis doesn't specify a specific audience, its themes and narratives likely resonated with ancient Israelites, providing them with foundational teachings about their identity, relationship with God, and their place in the world. 4. What is the main theme or message of the book? At its core, Genesis explores themes of creation, humanity's fall from grace, God's covenant with humanity, and the establishment of the nation of Israel through the patriarchs. 5. What historical or cultural context influenced the writing of the book? Genesis reflects ancient Near Eastern cultural and religious contexts, drawing upon Mesopotamian creation myths, legal traditions, and societal norms prevalent during the time of its composition. 6. What is the literary genre of the book? Genesis primarily comprises narrative, featuring historical accounts, genealogies, and moral teachings. It also includes elements of poetry and symbolism. 7. What are the key events or stories in the book? Key events in Genesis include the creation of the world, Adam and Eve's disobedience in the Garden of Eden, the story of Noah and the flood, the Tower of Babel, and the narratives of the patriarchs, notably Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. 8. How does this book contribute to the overall narrative of the Bible? Genesis sets the stage for the overarching biblical narrative, laying the groundwork for themes of redemption, covenant, and salvation that unfold throughout the subsequent books of the Bible. 9. Are there any unique characteristics or features of this book? Genesis intertwines theological reflection with historical narrative, presenting complex characters and moral dilemmas that continue to resonate with readers across generations. 10. What is the significance of the title of the book? The title Genesis, derived from the Greek word for origin or birth, underscores the book's focus on beginnings, both of the universe and of God's covenantal relationship with humanity. 11. How does this book relate to other books in the Bible? Genesis lays the foundation for the rest of the Bible, providing crucial backstory and theological themes that are further developed in subsequent books, particularly Exodus and the rest of the Torah. 12. What are some key verses or passages in this book? Key verses include Genesis 1:1, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and Genesis 12:1-3, where God calls Abraham and promises to bless him and make his descendants into a great nation. 13. Are there any key theological concepts or teachings in this book? Genesis introduces theological concepts such as monotheism, divine sovereignty, human responsibility, sin, redemption, and the establishment of God's covenant with humanity. 14. What are the key symbols or motifs in this book? Symbols such as the tree of knowledge, the serpent, and the rainbow, associated with God's covenant with Noah, recur throughout Genesis, carrying rich theological significance. 15. How has this book been interpreted throughout history? Throughout history, Genesis has been interpreted allegorically, morally, and theologically, influencing theological developments, scientific discourse, and literary traditions across diverse cultures. 16. What are some common misconceptions about this book? One common misconception is the belief that Genesis presents a scientifically accurate account of creation, whereas it primarily serves theological and moral purposes within its cultural context. 17. How does this book apply to modern-day readers? Genesis continues to offer insights into humanity's relationship with God, the nature of sin, the importance of faith, and the enduring relevance of God's covenantal promises. 18. Are there any famous quotes or phrases from this book? Aside from the aforementioned key verses, phrases such as "in the beginning" and "let there be light" have become iconic expressions associated with Genesis. 19. What are some recommended resources for further study of this book? For those interested in deeper exploration, resources such as commentaries by scholars like Walter Brueggemann, Noam Sarna, and John H. Walton provide valuable insights into the historical, cultural, and theological dimensions of Genesis. 20. How does the message of this book resonate with contemporary issues or challenges? Genesis addresses timeless themes such as human identity, morality, justice, and the pursuit of meaning, offering a framework for grappling with modern-day questions about the purpose of existence and humanity's place in the cosmos. In conclusion, Genesis stands as a foundational text that continues to captivate readers with its profound insights into the origins of humanity and the universe, while also providing enduring moral and theological teachings that resonate across cultures and generations.